Okay, you know my favorite way to bust stress.
Yeah.
It's sweating.
I know, I agree.
Oh, I absolutely love it.
I
and I
agree.
know you're a big believer as well. So we have fitness expert Brent Bishop here with us right now to work out some stress. Come. Yeah. Okay, let's talk stress. Now, I love to work out, and I love watching you two work out. It's always fun. So this is your fit model today for this segment. First, let's talk about what does exercise do to make us all a little bit calmer? What's happening when you exercise?
Long term, I mean, you have the endorphin release, those feel-good hormones, which are really important. And then long term, you're actually reducing the amount of the stress hormones, so the adrenaline, the cortisol.
Right.
And there's a variety of ways. Like every form of exercise actually helps. So I'm going to go through a few different types of exercise that can help demonstrate that. But the point being, we get in a vicious cycle. You're waiting in traffic. You have a bad day at work, and everything starts to build up emotionally. And then you get the physical aspect of muscle tension, headaches, and then all of a sudden a higher emotional response, and then a higher physical response, and it keeps going for a lot of people. So we have to do something to end that vicious cycle, and exercise can really help dampen and make a difference, for sure.
If you watch Brent's Instagram, it's frightening because you're doing really hard exercises. So I like that you say it doesn't matter what level you are exercising at. You can go outside and take a walk.
Nature, getting out in nature.
Get out in nature, walk
well.
your pet, like get out there, and everything is going to help. However, if you are, excelling in the world of fitness, like I know you are.
Thank you.
There's some exercises that you can do. So show us some stress busters right now, B.
Right.
What do you got?
So first one is a ball slam. So essentially, this is it's a full body movement. It's a power movement, and a lot of power movements like HIIT training, interval training. Again, endorphin release, that feeling of power and accomplishment. Okay, so lies. So you're going to hold overhead, and you want to slam using the whole body. So getting right down to the ground. Each time, keep your spine straight. Let's see what you got. Work on your heart rate variability here. That's a beat. Overhead. Come on, dude, come more. There we go. How's that?
But look at how much that gets the heart rate up really quickly. Your arms are overhead. Your cardiovascular is going for it.
And this isn't something you would do, by the way, for 30, 40 minutes at a time.
No.
You would add it in a sequence of exercises.
Yes.
So it's a great way to bring that heart rate up and get those endorphins released.
And obviously, you can go with a higher weighted ball depending on your fitness level. Okay, what else you got?
Bring it into your car and start doing it on the seat next to you.
That is such a bad idea. That is such a bad idea.
Bryce, says he's one of the calmest guys out there, but we've seen him in action now, and we know that's not true sometimes. We just let it out.
Well, what you've taught me, Sensei.
So here we're working on, when you get into more repetitive movements that involve technique, like even just running, cycling, rowing, it's almost like muscle meditation. So you're focusing on the technique, you're focusing on your body moving, and it allows your mind to be a little more free, okay?
Right.
So the first thing we're going to do is just a standard kick. I love kickboxing for many reasons, but for stress relief, it's really great. Yeah, he's got some power right off the bat. There we go. Look at that technique. Is it practicing? Okay, easy now, easy.
Calm down.
Okay.
So again, but you're focusing on the target. You're putting some power into it. Again, we're getting that heart rate rising and getting those endorphins released. So we'll do one more of those. This is a little bit more, involves the partner a little bit. So we're going into that knee. Okay, so you're going to.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait.
Be careful.
Okay, so both shoulders pull me in. And by the way, if you're practicing this, make sure you're holding these tight. And,
and hold
do a
them
couple
lower,
test ones
Brent.
first. No, he's good. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, go. Come on. One. That's it. Go. Yeah,
nice.
that's it.
Nice.
You don't want to miss with that knee.
No.
You're lucky you never made me angry.
Okay, that's enough.
Nice.
That's enough.
Give it up. Give it up for our fitness brothers. Very good. Hitting things repetitively, kicking, all those things. Put them in the fitness space. Put them in the gym, in the basement.
It's like engaging with our primal instincts. We're meant to do this.
That's right.
It is, and it doesn't mean, by the way, you have to be violent. I mean, I'm definitely not a proponent of violence, but for boxing, kickboxing, things like that, it's great, great exercise and great.
Yeah, totally. Sure. Let it out. Just don't let it out on your partner or your kids, right? Like do it at the gym.
Do it
at the gym. This is a safe way to do it with your friends.